and good evening, everyone. So, we're going to be working on Hemburg, actually. I know we're back at the what we were doing last time, but we are going to be doing some more Hemburg. So it's up to you guys what we actually do this time. I'm just going to adjust my audio a little bit. It seems a little bit loud. Yeah, we're going to see what we're actually going to be doing. I think. Here we go. So I'm just checking that all the feeds are working. Everything's working good. Cool. It's working. Let's double check on everything else. Okay. Cool. So I don't think we're doing pretty good. So yeah, we're going to be doing some Hemburg. And it's up to you guys what we actually do. I am trying out something different. I'm using Restream this time. Now Restream allows me to basically be live in multiple different places, which is quite cool. So hopefully we should be live on Twitch, YouTube, and also on Mixer, which I've never done any streams on Mixer, but we're going to give it a go as well, which sounds pretty cool. Hey, thank you very much for subscribing. The one thing I can't see at the minute is the chat, so I'm wondering if it's a little bit broke, but I'm not sure. So maybe the actual joint chat doesn't work so much, or at least not at the minute. There we go. Let me get up the normal chat instead, because that'll get us around that for at least for the YouTube stuff. Does mean that if you're obviously chatting in Twitch, I might not see it. I'm not really too sure. What can I see? Let's play around with this, because it's the same first time I played around with it. Yeah, so I can see that you guys have been chatting on the YouTube chat, and I can't see it on my joint one, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. We'll do some other stuff. Okay. Cool. Right, so now I can see you guys. No, block that guy. There we go. Right. Cool. So yeah, that one doesn't work. Okay, that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'll play around with at some point the YouTube and the Twitch kind of chat and trying to get that integrated. At the minute, it does not seem to be working, and I think I know why, which is fine. It's because I've not linked them all up with the same API. So what I will say is best thing to do is to go onto the YouTube chat. I think that's probably the easiest thing to do, and actually use that instead, because that's what I'll have up. There we go. Right, so just to say hello to everyone, we got Sebas Yoda, we also got Block Throw, we got Geo Run the 13th, Titan of Gold, good to see you as well. We got M Crew, Zachary Parham, Purple Fire, 180. Titan of Gold says Cemetery. You're loving the dead places, aren't you? You really are. Also got Mijun does things sometimes for stream. Been watching videos all night. Cool, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, sounds good. Or potato farm. So, Titan of Gold wants a potato farm, apparently. Okay. Cemetery of potato farm. You don't want to mix those two, I'm guessing. And we've also got... Oh, I've got Verklury? Verklury 66, is that right? Verklury? Something like that? I think so, maybe? I don't know. If I got it wrong, I do apologise. Captain Vietnam. Captain Vietnam's always around. Good old Captain Vietnam. I love that name. Also got Jehon Metralha. Okay. With some language that looks Spanishy-ish. But I have no idea what he's saying. Wilhelm, how's it going? We also got Grimlock. The Robot Dino. Okay, very cool. Okay. Princess Miramph, good to see you as well. Globlod as well. Blob. There you go. Leonardo Ruggiero. Right. We have got two guys in Twitch. So, guys in Twitch, for some reason the Restream chat app is not working for me. I have no idea why. It's supposed to like link all of them together, but I can't see a single one one working from YouTube or Twitch. So sorry if I do kind of like don't answer you guys. But I'll try to, you know, I'll like switch between the two. I think that's the only way, and then I'll fix it offline. It's a shame I can't even put the actual pop out as on the side for those ones, but yeah. So from Twitch I can see that I've got XX360 and How Do House And Art Rock Spirit. Wow, okay. New guys. But yeah, I know, Twitch, I know. It's because I'm using Restream, so it's pretty good. So anyway, it's up to you guys what we work on. We can do the farmhouse, which is quite cool. This is the farmhouse that's going to have, well, I think I'm going to cut through this entire floor here, definitely, and make it like a bit deeper. This is the farmhouse that's going to be linked up with some sort of weird secret cave type thing to the barrel maker. So we could do that if we wanted to. Not the actual cave thing. I think that would be quite a big episode, like really long kind of amount of time to actually do it, because it's a pretty big house, actually. Hey, thank you very much for following me, Smadjalf Bloody. So yeah, it's quite a big house. It's a very nice house, but the idea is that these guys own the brewery as well. So that's the kind of like, it's more of a fancy farmhouse that they've got, and that's why they got apple for cider and all that kind of stuff. But they also own the brewery, which is just down there. So we need to at some point do the brewery as well, you know, at some point. But I think that will take us a little bit of time. We can also obviously just do, or we'll just continue, well, already continue. Keep on pushing through the interiors of a lot of the places in here. Because we did the barber and we've done the butcher. We haven't actually done this one here, which is the carpenter. So, I mean, that would be a nice little one actually to do. Might be worth doing that, but I don't know. Brewery, I don't know. So just going to be doing some interiors. I mean, we don't have to do the interiors. So who else have we got since I've been chatting away? Leonardo Ruggiero, yeah, I think I said hello to you already. Also got Brent Demol, sorry. Primitive Panther, good to see you. Sorry I've missed the show already. Where is Hemburg on the map? Ah, that's fine. It's really difficult to show you guys, but that's as far out as I can zoom out. Like, but if I get up the website, I can then show you. So let's get that up. How's it going, Wizard Sir, over in the Twitch chat? I might be a little bit slow with responding to the Twitch ones because the Restream chat is not working, but I'm pretty sure I know why, so I can fix that for the next time. I think it's because I've not completely linked it via the API, so I just use Restream to stream rather than anything else. Though I did check in their like FAQ and they didn't have anything on there about it, so it's a bit annoying, but you know, it's whatever. Right. So if we have a look, sorry, let me switch over to the main screen, there we go. So in terms of the main map, Hemburg is in Auralia. So Auralia is this big yellow blob down here, which is a commonwealth of a load of different kingdoms. And it's literally on this little point here. Hopefully you guys can see the pointer. So if we go on to the main Auralia map, there we go. So I've not really done much on, there you go, you can see this right there. So it's right literally on these hill type bits there. That's pretty much where it is. Also got Orange TRM, how's it going? And also, yep, Hemburg looks amazing. Thank you very much, Art Rock Spirit as well. So I'm sorry, I'm going to have to switch over to the YouTube chat now again. It's going to be a nightmare. But we'll try and do it, see what we can do. See, we're getting there. So yeah, I think interiors, maybe, would be pretty good. We've also got the Dark Wolf, how's it going? Captain 007, how's it going? Now, I don't think I've got any views on Mixer. I think it should show. Maybe, I'm not really too sure. I have no idea how Mixer works, so, yeah, that's good, isn't it? Any ideas how it works? No, didn't think so. It's really weird, Mixer, because I haven't even figured out when I'm streaming, where it's supposed to show, you know? How does that make any sense, you know? Weird. So weird. But I don't know. I think I'll leave Mixer as one of those things that I'll play around with until I can figure it out, and then we'll have a look at how it's going. But yeah. Right. So I don't know. What mod do you use for the map? So it is... Oh god, guys, help me out here. You guys will know better than me. I have to look in the mods. It's because it's all just in the pack. Journey map. Journey map, and it is incredible. I always used to be on Ray's minimap, always on Ray's minimap, but yeah, it's brilliant. I might as well do it in here. This is pretty. It's gonna be pretty simple. My idea for the Carpenter, just so I go through with you guys, the idea is actually where am I gonna put the chimney? If we put the chimney on like this corner or something like that, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, my idea for the Carpenter is that he likes to be outside, so he's got this nice like outside area here. So you'll literally like be whittling down chairs and things like that outside most of the time. So underneath this cover, A lot of the furniture and things like that he actually stores in a warehouse down here, so we can actually try and do some stuff in here, which should be a little bit different. So he kind of like stores it down there, and it's just a little bit different. I'm trying to make it a little bit more different. But so he actually does live up here, probably with his wife as well. So we can actually have him living with his wife above there. Is there any way to get rid of that block above him? No, not really. No, not really. Yeah, which is a bit annoying, but that's fine. Primitive Panther says it's just east of the swampland. It is indeed, yeah. I've started doing. Well, I did that small village in the swampland, but not really. Nothing really major, you know. Because I didn't really think we needed to do much major. Should we then, if I'm going to go with a fireplace here, if we completely just destroy this bit, so we can do something here like that. This we don't really. Oh, we actually do, don't we? Yeah, if we didn't. Yeah, if we push this all the way back, we can have kind of something like here, and then have some stuff at an angle. I don't know why I've decided to do this at an angle, by the way. I think it's just because sometimes I feel like being awkward, which is not always the best thing to do, really, is it? But you know, if we had something like that, and we can push this in here, and we can do the whole thing where we really just push that back and. Where's the... There we go, that one there. That's actually the right blocks that we need. So, you know, if we had something like this, perhaps... It's very open, that's the only thing. So if we have it coming out there, it might be a little bit different. I was going Galadrax. Veloki make a port. Port is... I'm planning on doing like a little port, probably down here, or one of the other ones, like here or something. I kind of want to make a very, very small port for the Hemlands. I don't want to make too much. They have got, well, they've got like some fishing boat type stuff on here, but because it goes straight into the swamp, you've pretty much got trade up and down the river, which is then blockaded by the castle that we built the other time. Started to build, sorry, not actually built. So they've got that, but I kind of want them not to be too seafaring. We could do it where the rest of the nations around here are actually, you know, people of radio are actually a little bit more seafaring, and Aelon, we can definitely do some stuff on Clawland. I think we're going to have to call it Clawland or something like that, or find a word for different word for claw that we can actually use. That'd be quite cool. So who else haven't I said hello to? Sorry guys, I'm definitely behind on the chat at the minute. We've got 60 watchers on YouTube and 4 on Twitch, so sorry Twitch guys, I will jump over to you. Grimlock the bot dino, so I've forged, put the mods in the mod pack file, but the mods don't come up on your list. I have no idea. I would just honestly go with the mod pack. If you want in Conquest type stuff, definitely go with the mod pack. Oh, it's laggy again. It's just brilliant. Honestly, the mod pack is very good at what it does. So I'm wondering where I can get a fire in here, and whether it's, you know, something that we end up. I'm never good at these angled fireplaces, and I've done it before. This is the thing, right? I did a half decent one somewhere over here, I think. Yeah, it was this... Not this guy. Who is this guy, even? Oh, yeah, this is going to be the Cartwright. Oh, we need to do that. I forgot that I hadn't finished off this area, actually. Yeah, I'm sure with the archery dude I did do... Yeah, see, I had a nice little one here, and that's been pushed back quite a bit. Okay. Kind of gives me a couple ideas, but I don't ask why I'm doing it at an angle. I think it's because it just looked like it was the right place on the whole thing. Mr. Mime, back to Hemburg. I am indeed, yeah, man. How's it going, Ali Huddy? I do remember you indeed, man. It's been a little while since you've been on the streams. Definitely. What have you been up to? I'm busy. Doing lots of stuff. In general, I think we push that back there. Then this then gives us this gap, and if we have that gap, then we can do some much cooler stuff around here. Like this bit here can actually be. Apparently, I can't get in there because of the vertical slabs. I was just gonna fly straight up just to like punch a couple blocks through, and yeah, because if we have see that, yeah, this will work a lot better, right? So if we had like this here. Can't go over slab. We need a block type thing going in there. So that'll probably be, you know, another block there. But at least what we can do here is have our block of thatch on that bit, so then it's just coming up with that bit there. So I'm thinking, yeah, that'll work a little bit better. There we go, something like that is what I was thinking. I'm not too keen on these ones here. I think probably stairs are going to be better. It doesn't really have to be hewn stone either. I've just gone with hewn stone for whatever reason. We should really vary it a little bit. I've already varied on that one, haven't I? Okay. Yeah, do something like that or whatever. I think with these, they would end up... Ah, see? Having this, we'd end up with this little cupboard thing, which we might not use, but we might use. I think we use it. How's it going, Tom Van Villet? We've also got Dragon Eyes 258. Bart Glanchi, good to see you, Bart. Stitches and Plays. I loved Bart, by the way. I loved the chat going on about the hobbits in Discord the other day. It was absolutely amazing. It's one of those things, isn't it? Like, the reason I've gone with hobbits mainly, or called them hobbits, is because if I call them anything else, then people are just going to say, why don't you just call them hobbits? So it's one of those things, you know? Yeah, I was going to message you about that. I forgot totally about it until I just saw your name just then. So bam. Right, shove that in there. Put the whole fire thing in. Yeah, that will do. Thank you very much, Mr. Ruin, for subscribing. Thank you very much. Also got Clip Film. How's it going, Clip? Been seeing you a lot on Discord. Block for no one talking over on Twitch. I don't know. Let's have a chat. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at Twitch quickly. See what everyone's doing on there. Don't ask if it's working on Mixer because I have no idea at all. I see everything else is working. I can see. There we go. Cool. Block Throw, you're on there. Is this an exclusive chat? Just don't let the delay as much lesser on Twitch. Is it now? Ah. That's good, Block Throw. That's definitely good. Yeah, I mean, ideally I would be using... So, I'll just show you guys. So there's something called Restream, which is what I'm using. And essentially what it allows me to do... There we go. Restream allows me to basically... I'm not going to show you my stream key. But it allows me to send one stream to... basically stream to one place. So I'm still using the same bandwidth, but actually I'm streaming to Mixer, YouTube, and also Twitch. So it's something that might be something that you guys might want to check out at some point. Hasn't updated on the Mixer views, which I'm pretty sure are going to be 0, but hasn't updated on the Twitch ones. So but what it does have is this chat app, which I haven't got anything on there, you know. And I'd expect to see stuff here, which is a real shame, because I was kind of hoping that I could just use this thing to do everything. But I've properly linked my Mixer, but I haven't linked these two. I've just typed in the keys for those, so I've just got that. So that's kind of what I'm trying out. I reckon I know why it's done it. It's because I've put it in the keys rather than actually linking it completely. Whereas Mixer, maybe it'll work. I don't know. I have no idea. Because whenever I do like something like that to all of them, I can see that it goes to Mixer, but it doesn't go to YouTube. It doesn't go to Twitch. So I was wondering if that was just a offline thing, but I think it's actually everything. So that's kind of what I'm doing anyway. So I'm just going to use that to obviously monitor how we're actually doing. But yeah, hopefully that makes sense a little bit. But yeah. Right, let's get back onto the normal chat. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying out. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. It's quite cool, isn't it? It's very cool that they've got something like that. Right. So I think this at the minute is really open. Really, really open. So I think we need to split it up. I mean, we need to kind of like split this up somehow. And unfortunately, because I've made this at an angle, that's kind of screwed me from being able to actually do it, isn't it? No. Bit annoying. Thank you very much, Commander Rut, for following me, man. Thank you very much. We also got Kronos Gaming as well. Gabriel Gaming X. Okay, cool. So Block for Hour has... Oh, there we go. Jasper Landvogt. Thank you very much. Captain Chew, Apple Armor, Good to see you guys. So what do you think about me splitting up this building? You know, should I actually change this as well? Things. What do you think? Shall I actually? I think I should probably change this just so I can get like some sort of thing across. Because I can probably split this room up here. Well, I don't actually have to, do I? I can actually have this as like the kitchen type bit at an angle, kind of a living roomy type thing here maybe, and then like some sort of bedroom in this bit. Perhaps, I don't know. What can I see? Full Hardy Jokey, how's it going? When am I going to do some more warship tutorials? Probably not for a while, man. I've just not been interested in them at all. There are some pretty good guys still doing some. Obviously, Jag Thunder. So I do advise you go and check out Jag. I've been good friends with Jag for a long time. He's actually the one that got me into doing videos and tutorials and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely check out Jag Thunder if you haven't already. And also there's another guy as well called Master Jam. He's been doing loads of warship tutorials for quite a while, and I think he's actually in the Navy now, so he's should be pretty well qualified to actually do it. That's the Royal Navy, of course. Yeah. Kronos Games. Why did I call myself Daka? What does Daka have a special meaning? Not at all. It's Dark spelt wrong. But also it was taken. So Lord Dark was taken. I don't know why I wanted to. I think I wanted like Dark Lord or something like that, and then it was taken. So I went with Lord Daka. Really, it kind of just stuck. It's one of those things that just kind of stuck. So I don't know if we want. I think that needs to be higher. That definitely needs to be higher. I'm just like looking at it and just thinking that it just looks tiny. So then we can actually do that going across there. We don't have to do this strange thing that I'm trying to do. Try to figure out. Yeah, if we do that. See if that will actually go all the way up, is the other thing. So if we go for actually having a beam in there. Break it up a little bit. No, I do actually want to open, I think. I think I want to open because then heat-wise, then the heat will actually dissipate through everything. But that'll then at least break that side up. Perhaps, I don't know. It's just whether we go with, you know, to make it feel less across. Nah. Don't do that. We'll also bring this all the way down. So I like doing that kind of stuff. How's it going, Requens? Wizards Arabia, what do I plan on putting in the western parts of Aurelia? Okay, so the western parts of Aurelia, which is all the way over here. So I'm planning on doing some hobbits around this bit. On the Discord, we have kind of like started chatting about it and trying to split up the area. But there is a huge area. It's absolutely massive. So I mean, it depends on what we want to do. I do want to do some dwarves somewhere. I think in these I think these have got proper caves in them. So I might do like some dwarves in this cave or something like that, because the dwarves would have settled everywhere after the big war that went on. That was kind of like the idea that was going on. So I don't know. Definitely hobbits. There's some other stuff. Brythonic Knights is one of the suggestions as well on Discord. So we're going to do some like a little village of that kind. Obviously we've started to do this. Start to do the castle to protect this pass, so we've got to kind of have a story around there. Probably do a little village, whether the little village sits here or there or wherever, or it's just a castle just out by itself, and you know the Lord is paying for it himself or whatever. I don't know. How's it going, Courage YouTube? Neo, why am I using the zombies for mobile game for Twitch follow notifications? Oh, I don't know actually. Good question. I don't know. It was one of the things that I was able to just like choose out of a list, so I kind of went with it. Not really got an answer for that. Looks like I have a second floor. Kind of. It's debatable with this because I mean this bit definitely first floor, and this bit yes definitely first floor. It's just this bit kind of got enough, haven't we? I mean. It's this window which kind of messes it up. So I mean we can drop the window. The only problem is, yeah, if we cut the floor across here, we're then really cutting the windows. But we then end up having this technically a little floor here, you know. So I mean, that's why I've not really done it. I think we can have lots of storage and stuff up here though. No reason why not. you know. Skip. Yay, hobbits! I love use the windmill on the top of the hobbit hole, like on the mob. Oh yeah, definitely, man. That was so cool. That's so cool. I've got to revisit what's it called? Still Pond. I almost forgot then. Still Pond, and just like have a look at it all. Definitely. But yeah. Also got Dennis Markolov as well. How's it going? Arc Player Raven, does Hemburg have a sweet shop yet? No. How's it going, Big Mac? Good to see you, man. Skip should have attic storage. Oh yeah, okay, definitely do. Yeah, see in the UK we do have attics. We call them lofts. We've got a different word for it. I don't know. I have no idea why. But we call them a loft. Or what we could do is I could actually have something like this, couldn't we? Or I'm just wondering, how can we do this where it doesn't look weird? We can even do something like that where we actually have some sort of like way up there and some got stuff. But yeah, we call them a loft. We don't really use them for storage though, because of you know, not being so good for. Wait, it's supposed to have air, aren't you? Air movement or something like that. Thank you very much, Harlow Gaming TV, for following me, man. Thank you very much. I think he would have a nice fancy door. I think he would have this like birch door because he's a carpenter, for God's sake. So I'll have something like that. Now, I think that. I kind of also expect him to kind of have like a whittled, not whittled, like a properly sculpted kind of like post thing. Does that make sense? Maybe not. There you go. So if we go for like something like that, I think this instead. Not the. That looks so gold, doesn't it? Oh, it's gilded. Oh, it is actually the gilded one. I just didn't think of it as being the gold one. The birch one, wooden. So I go with like the carved wood one instead. You know, like this one. But I'm like thinking like that. Thank you very much, Dennis Markolov, for subscribing. Thanks, man. But yeah, okay. So does anyone know if my mixer is working? Is one thing, because I have no clue. At all, if it's working. Is there any way I can even search on Mixer? So it'd be great if it was, but obviously if it's not working, it's not working. Maybe it's not. Who knows? The search is quite slow, actually. Wow. I would have expected it to be really fast. Okay. So I'm having a very quick look at Mixer to see if it's actually working, to see if it's actually come up at all. Or if I need to like look at doing, like sorting it out at some point. Because I don't think it is. Weird. I don't know. I'm gonna give up on that. Definitely giving up on that. Thank you very much, Harlow Gaming TV, for hosting me, man. On Twitch, that is. Thank you very much. Can't see me in Mixer. So what's going on with it then? So apparently, it's supposed to be streaming to it. It's really working. Thank you very much, Major Flames, for following me. Thank you, sir. Hope you like the little zombie. I know it's a bit of a weird zombie. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a look at it another time and just see if it's working. Which obviously it's not working at the minute, but which is a bit of a shame. But I don't know. Can you give some lore of Hemburg, Captain Chi? There's loads. There is absolutely loads. I mean, the main thing is that well, I have started on it. Actually, you can check out our post The Wix page, maybe. Maybe, if I can find it. Yeah, there we go. So, okay, I'll just post it in the YouTube chat since you asked in the YouTube chat. It's gonna be easier. Oh, there we go. Mr. Man already found it anyway. Yeah, but if you have a look on that and you just have a look at it, that's the basic lore, but it can all change. So if you guys don't like it, then we can kind of like, we can change it, really. You know, I'm totally open to changing things as we need to. Because I also, somehow, we need to write in, I want centaurs in the game, in my world, right? And since these are the horse lords, these seem the perfect, kind of, like, they're basically people from Rohan, right? So, they're the perfect people to actually be turned into horses for some reason. So we need to somehow write in some mischievous god or something that does something that, you know. So that's what I kind of like want to do. Is somehow write that in. So if you guys have any ideas on it, that'd be great. I'm just going to play around with the counter because it's now gone off screen for some reason. And also... Oh, there we go. So, it's alright, I haven't got any views on Mixer anyway. So I finally fixed the actual counterpart of it. Which is fine. There we go. So that's fine. There we go. Just tweak that a little bit. Thank you very much, Gosh5574 for following me. Thank you very much, man. Do appreciate it. So Gosh, it's the first stream that you've seen of mine. Cool, man. I'm actually streaming on a couple different platforms at the minute, so if I do miss the Twitch stuff, or I'm a bit slow, I do apologise. Yeah. Harlow Gaming TV said Mixer not working for you. No, it doesn't seem to be. I should be streaming to Mixer right now, but it doesn't seem to be working, which is fine. We'll sort it out. I mean, I've not got the joint chat working, which is kind of like what I really wanted to do. I didn't really want to stream without the joint chat. But it's one of those things you don't really know if it's working until you try it. So, just, you know, it's just the way it is, isn't it? So there we go. Right, okay, so let's get some of these going. Spice Wreck. So are the different ones? Yeah, they are. Right, okay, and let's also get the... I like the pool wardrobe. Actually, I don't think you'd have a pool wardrobe, because since he makes this kind of stuff, I think he'd be able to make some really good stuff, wouldn't he? But I was thinking, like, you know, some Spice Rack type of stuff going on here. Yeah, see, I don't want too much colour on it. Maybe do that and then do the colour up the top. That'll kind of work, won't it? We also need some foodstuffs. Blockthrower says, it's the first time Dakar has streamed over on both YouTube and Twitch. It is, yeah. Should be YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer, but I don't think it's working. Oh wait, I can search channels in Mixer. Wait, I've just found a button as I was just clicking through. But no, I can't find anything like that. Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Really annoying, but, but absolutely fine. So it's kind of like it must have linked across to it and hasn't actually done something somehow. So I might just manually link it. Twitch keeps on glitching out for you. Damn, man. Very sorry to hear that. Rock Spirit. That sucks, man. If it does keep on getting bad, then what we'll do is we'll just do it on one of the platforms. I mean, it shouldn't be that bad because it's all well. I say it shouldn't be that bad. It could be that bad because of you know, literally, you know, some other program is actually obviously streaming on my behalf. Do you want to put like a... Yeah, I probably washed up their hands there. We probably need a bucket as well for like water and things like that. I've got to be really careful about the space that I've got here. So there isn't a lot. Do a pressure plate of some kind. Again, I think you go some sort of wood. Let's get knives. Right, let's get back to the... I'm going to just go back to the main YouTube chat at the minute. So, Santiago de Sal says, how long have we been building place? Probably over a year now. It's taken quite a while. We can't do anything with this, can we? You can't really put anything up there. Not really, but we can put a rabbit in there. Yeah, it's been over a year at least. Must be. But it's pretty good, you know. Oh, look at that! Smoking a big bit of beef. Somebody just subscribed to me. Sorry guys, I did miss that. Well. Kevin Chu. No, right. Chronos Games. How do you create the map? So I created the map in something called World Painter. The map is available for download. It's in the description. Do you need to be aware that you need to upgrade it to? So you need to run it through the converter. It's something that I've been meaning to do for absolutely ages. I just haven't. I did not know that these are directional. When did the jam jars become directional like this? Like, be able to change the actual textures? That is incredible. Because I've been getting so annoyed with those, so I have no idea when that actually happened. That's amazing. Wow. That is pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. I'm amazed with that. Right, so we need some like herbs and carrots and stuff, I think. Right, because I would have herbs. We have some herbs in the window. Some onions above the whole thing. I don't know if that'd be a good thing for onions. Probably not, but nevertheless, it's going to go for it. Yeah, that's fine. That'll do hanging up there. So, I mean, pretty small little kitchen type thing going on. Not got a lot, but he's got his like herbs and spices and things like that on the side. I can't think of him being like a major kind of cook person. But I don't know. Galadrax says technically doesn't think, Daka doesn't think he would want to play Minecraft long enough to finish Yarowyn, but it renewed his enjoyment in the game for a while. True, Galadrax, absolutely. I don't think I can finish this. I just don't think it's possible for one person to finish the entire map. But you're right. I just like it. It is one of those things that kind of like got me back into it again. Because it's just really enjoyable. It really is. It's really quite fun. I'm kind of like looking at the chairs going, he would probably have whittled himself a really nice fancy chair. So I'm trying to make it like less, you know, common. It's just like with this, do we end up doing? Will he have a half kind of thing? But that, oh no, not the coat hanger. There you go. I always knock those over, don't I? No, that doesn't look right. That just looks weird. It just looks so weird. It's just very fancy. That's the only other thing. So would he actually have this kind of fancy stuff, or would he be selling it straight away? So maybe we still go with these chairs, like he's actually made them, but actually not go with the fancier ones. Maybe he keeps the fancy ones for other people. Yeah, something like that. We'll see. How's it going, the random view? I also got Bank Dank, you're back, man. Can you get friends to help you build? Not unless I sorted out like a proper server and stuff. And I did go down that route a very long time ago with like you know, servers and things like that. But it's very difficult. It's quite difficult to do. So yeah, I reckon Mixer is broke. Or just not working. I'll figure it out later on. I'll see if it's actually done anything at all. I don't think it has. I really don't. It's fine. Thank you very much, Tom Van Villet, for following me. So we've got Real Aaron as well. Oh, did someone say something about Bandit Camp? Sorry, what's going on now with the Bandit Camp? So Grimlock, the robot Dino says you should build a bandit hideout on a mountain. I have had plans to do like bandits definitely, because we need some. Right, so with the Warriors Guild, which is this one over here. So the Warriors Guild, I have started to write some lore on, so it's on the website. I think I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, the Warriors Guild is a place where obviously you can come. It's basically like the Fighters Guild in Oblivion. So you can come here, you can learn how to fight, you can learn about tactics as well. And one of the kind of things that they do is they do quests, they do contracts, they call them. So they can't be against the laws of the land, which makes perfect sense. However, It could be, say, the Lord has a problem with bandits. He doesn't have enough troops. He doesn't have enough guards to actually deal with that problem. So he'll actually put a contract out to the Warriors Guild. So the Warriors Guild will then go out there, and it might be that the kind of like attack or you know, is led by one of the guards. But typically it'll just be those guys. So it's quite interesting. Thank you very much, iHobgoblin, for the donation. Thanks so much, man.
HIIDAKR, how do you convert Yarowyn to?
So the way that you convert it to 1.12.2, the main thing is go on to Discord. So there's let me show you. Let me show you guys. It's much easier. I'll just show you. Thank you very much, Harlow Gaming, for following me. So on Discord, when it comes up, if you go to the Conquest Reforged kind of like page, if you go onto announcements, they do have on here the world converter. So here we go. So if we have a look somewhere, is it that one? Is it the mass blocker? There we go. Yeah, it is. So this is what you actually need. I'll copy that for you. Oh yeah, Tom Van Villet. Yeah, Duke on Red does have a tutorial as well. You're absolutely right. It's quite good. So it's currently in 1.10.2, and in order to convert it to 1.12, don't open the world. Grab that file that I put on there, which is from the Discord. You just saw me copy it from the Discord, and you basically just run that. It's just like a jar file. You point it to basically the Yarowyn download. It'll then convert it for you. It will take a while because the map is absolutely huge, but it doesn't take as long as you think it's going to take. Like, it's pretty amazing at how quick it is. But then once it's kind of like completed that, you can then open it. It'll take a copy of it as well, so it's quite good. But that's literally how you do it. But thank you very much for the donation, man. I really do appreciate it. If you're on Discord, please do join my Discord channel. And if you do join my Discord channel, let me know. Just post in the general chat, and I will add you into the donator role. So then at some point, I'll sort out some proper stuff for that. At some point, definitely. It's one of those things I need to still do, is sort out some proper perks. It's the reason I haven't done like a Patreon or anything like that, is because I haven't thought about any. It's really difficult to try and think of things that people would be interested in. I think we just go a chest in there. It's very difficult to think about things that people would be interested in and put it on Patreon even, not Patreon, but it is a Patreon. Rocky, how's it going? Are there slums in Hemburg? Not really. There's not properly any slums, but they're all very peasanty anyway. So it's a bit more difficult because it's not like somewhere like Highguard, which is going to have actual slums. Instead, it's more like everybody is a peasant. So I just saw a block then that piqued my interest. This thing, Cyclopean. It's an interesting block. Needs some work with like variation and stuff like that, but definitely. But it's different. See, I'm still amazed at this pack. Like when I just find stuff in it that I just haven't noticed before. I know about the frozen cobblestone. I remember that one. The rest of them I don't remember. You know. Back down. Just build a cemetery or a lord's house manor. Yeah, all the lord stuff. I'll show you where it's going. So there's a whole district for it. So we're currently in like more of the trade district. So like we've got the marketplace down there, and we've got a lot more of the kind of sorry, there we go, some shops around here. So we've got barber, which is also a surgeon. We've got the carpenter, which we're working on at the minute. Butcher, got a barrel maker, cheese maker, postman type person. So that's actually going to be like courier type, more of a courier, I think. Whoa, someone's a mixer. So someone's figured out mixer. Whoever has figured out mixer, please tell me how you figured it out. Because I have absolutely no idea how I can even see my channel on Mixer. Oh, I found it out. It's there. It is actually there now. Okay. No idea. Well, I'm getting feedback off that. Harlow Gaming, it's running on Mixer. Thank you very much, Harlow Gaming, for finding out that and making it work. I wonder then if the chat app actually works with that. No. Maybe. Let me just test it. Sorry. I do want to see if what I think is going to fix it Yeah, it's going to fix it. Okay, so in order for me to use the joint stream type thing, I know what I need to do now, which is fine. Which is good, actually. It's very good. That's good. So Mixer is actually working. Cool. Thank you very much, Harlow Gaming, for testing that out. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much, dude. It's cool. Right, so that's good. I need to sort out Mixer and figure it out and make it work the way that... Well, it does work. It's just... obviously, no one knows who I am on Mixer. Anyway, run of your best looking mod pack you've ever seen. It is. It's phenomenal. Sorry, yeah. So, yeah, this is like the trade kind of districty type bit. We have got some baths and things like that. We've got a guard barracks on this side because we've got an arena, so people do fight in that arena, all that kind of stuff. Church, and we've also got the other religion over here. We've got two different religions. We've got the Mages Guild, big inn that we've got to do at some point. There's a monastery. There's some more trade stuff around here, and there's some more trade stuff around here. But this area here is the Noble District. So the Noble District is going to have some really nice houses in it. I am thinking of raising the walls, though, because I just like walk in here and I just go, that wall just does not look big at all. So I think I'm probably going to raise the walls, unless I don't need to, because when you look around it, it's big enough. But I think that since this is like the last defense, you wouldn't want to smash through this area, would you? You know, like quite easily. And we are going to have the castle around this side, so this is where the castle's going to be, which would be really cool. Definitely. Oh yeah, and we also have this whole area down here as well. It's got like a nice little inn and granary. Some trade stuff, actually, even more trade stuff. Yes, we've got some like stalls around, so another greengrocer type person, pot maker. There's a little kiln at the back, I quite like that. And this is a horseshoe maker. So like a lesser blacksmith, really. Who just like makes like smaller things. There we go. That's the closest I could get to a horseshoe, right? A button. But it'll do. So we'll get around it. Cooper, yes, barrel maker is a Cooper. You are absolutely right. Bank Dank, you are absolutely right. It is. I should use the proper terminology, shouldn't I? Should use both, actually. I should use both because then people learn. Maybe. But I don't know. We'll see how it is. So how's it going, Sir Erebos? Oh, this is actually looking alright, actually. Now I've gone into it. Right, so in here we'll have something else hanging up. I have no idea what it is. Bag. Just get a bag. Let's just hang up literally a bag. Where is it actually, the sack? It's going to be in here, isn't it? There we go. There we go. Nice little sack. So a nice little sack hanging up. What would he have around here? Wood. Well, he needs some wood for the fire anyway, so he does need some firewood. That's a given. No, what's it called? Log? Pile? Something like that, isn't it? Oh. There it is, there you go. Pile of logs, wood logs. We'll go with this one. So we have a pile of logs around. And I don't know why I like putting axes on top of these. Doesn't really make that much sense, but it'll do. So have that there. Let's get a plate of food. Or something. It doesn't have to be a plate of food at all. There you go. So we've got a nice plate of food. Right. Shula A, how's it going? Fallen Angel Raver, one of your favourite Minecraft builders. Thank you very much. Damn, thank you very much, iHobgoblin, for the £5 pounds. That's really, really nice of you, man.
Will it work on a world that has built on? I have built a lot on my copy, but it's still on.
Yes, it will. The best thing, iHobgoblin, is to take a copy of your world, just basically back it up, and then just run it through it. Just see what happens. Yarowyn was on 1.10, I can tell you. It was on 1.10, and it successfully moved over. There was a couple weird things that happened. One of them was that all of these were, rather than being like against the wall like that, they were the other way. There we go. So they were against like that. That wasn't a major thing. They then fixed it after I'd gone around and moved them all, so there's still bits that aren't like that. But I've not seen any sort of major bugs in it at all. It pretty much just does it. So honestly, give it a go and move it. There is some really good stuff in 1.12. It's good to keep on getting up to date. The only thing is that I have run into problems when I went from my 1.8 all the way up to 1.12. But it doesn't really matter too much. So, but yeah, give it a go. Duke and Red One does have a tutorial on it as well, so feel free to kind of like have a look at that, and it's really good. He goes through all of it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. So Art Rock Spirit's got to go on Twitch. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for coming up, coming onto the stream. So hopefully this works for people as well. This doing it across platforms, because I know that some people just love it. I love how Harlow Gamers just said pizza on the mixer thing. I've just seen that. Fair enough. Don't know why. Right. Okay. But yeah, I definitely need to get the thing. Hemburg's looking good. It's getting there, isn't it? It's taken a long time though. I've still got so much to do on it, but we're gonna get there. Bank, have I got a cow shed? No, not yet. I do need to have a cow farm, but I'll have that. So one of the main things about farming is you'll have the crops that you need to go and, you know, pick pretty quickly, or tend to all the time, like close by. But cows and things like that, you probably have the cows. If you got cows for milk, you'd have them nearby. However, if they're for meat, for beef, obviously, you can actually have them like well far away and actually walk them into town to then sell them. So you could actually have a cattle market type thing. Well, that'd be quite an interesting thing. Like have another like marketplace for selling animals, livestock, perhaps. I don't know. It's an interesting idea, isn't it? So it makes you think. This is why all your comments. This is why I live stream really is, because the comments that you guys come up with actually make me think quite a lot about things. A lot more in depth than normal. I normally would. I kind of want to put something on this wall. I think like a thing. I have no idea what I want to put on this. I've got something in my head, right? Maybe I just have a little table thing. Literally just a little table. Ah, I was expecting this to look really, yeah, good like this one, but I'm guessing it doesn't. That's a shame. Oh, it actually has that top texture. Okay, well that's fine then. Will there be prostitutes in Hemburg? There should be, really, shouldn't there? There should be somewhere, because they would have that. We could probably put that in. Thank you very much, Razlov's Jazz. Maybe I not said that right, but yeah, thank you very much for subscribing, man. Yeah, I think we'd probably do in the big inn that we've got. Skip says you want to keep cows downriver from the city. Downriver from the city is the bog. Maybe that's why it's a really horrible stench coming from here. And I have no idea what's going on with this bit. Weird, isn't it? There is some. I really didn't do great on the biomes on this bit. Around here is just dreadful. I'm so ashamed of it. I've got to somehow fix it. Whether I reopen this bit in World Painter and just like fix bits. I mean, look at this. I missed this whole biome. Somebody found that, and I was just like, oh, that's so annoying. But yeah, we could do something like that. Medieval statue in town centre, maybe, says Bank Dank. Guess what, man? You're not the first one to say that. So much so, they put up a sign. So we're gonna put this is like the road to the noble district. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have some sort of statue on this bit. It's a perfect like circular kind of thing, so I can do like a nice kind of base, and then probably have. I'm gonna try and do a dude on a horse. I've never done statues. I'm gonna do something really difficult. Yeah. But a library that only has books about satyrs and sausages. Yeah, that could happen as well. You know, the whole world is open to these kind of ideas. You know. Satyr sausages. If anyone wants to build some, write some proper lore on that, that'd be funny actually. That would be so funny. So I'm just looking at this and going, actually, we can just do some little bits of detail on here and just knock it back a bit. Oh, and somebody said, I think it was Triliton actually, said about having a way at the back to get the meat into the butcher. So I am at some point needing to build a small path around here and down here and get it so that when the butcher actually does butcher the animals, then he doesn't have to carry it around the front, which totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. Really good idea. Should be okay. Let's have a look. Yes, of course you can. I Hobgoblin. Oh, there you are. Sorry, I just found you on there. So there we go. Give you donator rank. Thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate it. There you go. Should have me now.
Can I add you as a friend on Discord? I love your work. It's inspired me to record and stream my builds.
Thanks, man. If you do want to share on Discord as well, there is a promotion channel. So if you're ever streaming or anything like that, or you put up a new video, feel free to post it in that promotion channel. What I want to do with the Discord is like, basically, you know, enable people to share, because I think it's one of those things that a lot of people are like, oh no, you can't post spam, and you shouldn't post spam like around for advertising things like that. But actually, the promotion channel allows you to do that, so people can just then, you know, miss that out if they don't want to see it, which is great. So yeah, but yeah, thanks so much, man. So nice of you. Sheila says, I've never done a statue, so your first thought is, yeah, I want to do a dude on a horse. Good luck with that. I know, man, that is going to be so difficult. I might do that off camera, alright? Because I think it's going to take me a long time to do. We'll see. Ah, it'd be so good. Matthew Trott, what music do you have in the background? It's all by Vinswept. In the YouTube description, it's got all the music in there. So every single track is in there, which is brilliant, honestly. Vinswept, I'm so glad that I found Vinswept. Or actually, I didn't find him. One of you guys actually said, we're fed up of the music you got in the background. Have you ever tried using this guy? And then I actually checked it out, and it's totally royalty free, which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, bed. Let's get a bed. Have we got any like fancy wood beds? Wow, look at the purple bed. That's crazy. What's so many fancy? Oh, fancy green. Look, literally fancy green bed. No fancy wood though, is there? Oh, that's the only other thing. I can't put it in that corner really. It's weird the lighting on that. Purple ones just looks a bit. I think I've used that for the magic one, haven't I? I think let's go a wood frame. We will have the fancy wardrobe definitely by his side, and then we'll have the other stuff on here. There you go, lots of. It looks too fancy. It looks far too fancy. Thank you very much, Supreme Kai 210. Thanks so much, dude. If you aren't already on Discord, please do join the Discord, and I'll put you into the donator channel. But yeah, thanks so much for the donation, man. Thank you so much. So nice of you. It's going to definitely in a minute when it comes up, when the alert comes up. Arc Raven, damn, switch over to Twitch in hope of testing out my free sub for ya. I know, I don't think I can do much on there. There we go. Let's come up.
Love watching all your videos.
But yeah, thank you so much, Supreme Kai. That's so nice of you, dude. But yeah, definitely join Discord so I can add you onto it. Add you onto our groupie thingamajiggy. But yeah, just post in general chat. Be awesome. Be amazing. Right, there we go. It's really difficult to switch between these different chats. I like Harlow Gaming how he's on there. What's it said? Hugbot on Harlow Gaming has. Also, Waydo for horse. Two of the horse raising their legs upward. Oh yeah, sorry, you're talking about the statue. That's going to be so freaking difficult. Yeah, I'll try and do something with those. That's going to be really difficult. I just missed a sub or something, didn't I? Damn. Pretty sure I've just missed a sub. Right, well. But definitely look at that. Right. You got a well in town. Yeah, so I've got, at the minute, would he have this? No, he wouldn't. He would not have a door that you can see through on his bedroom. I mean, who would? Thanks, Supreme Kai. That'd be awesome, man, yeah. Definitely join us. Then we can, at some point what I want to do is what I did before, which is when we did that kind of like subscriber stream type thing where we had the, how do you join? In the description, there should be a link to the Discord, and that'll allow you in. It's like a link that just allows you to get in, really, or to link to the Discord or whatever it is. I'm not very good with the words at the minute, but yeah, if you go on that and go on to Discord, it should let you in, and then if you just post in general chat, I'll see your name. If your name's different, just let me know via the YouTube thing, and then I'll add you into that. It should be great. Very cool. But I think what we'll do is, if people are interested, because I think it worked quite well when we actually went on to... Did we go on to Hypixel? I think we went on to Hypixel, didn't we? Pretty sure we did. Yeah, I'm almost certain we did. We don't need any lights in here, actually, because we've got the fire going on, but we could. Just the aesthetics of a hanging lantern. My favourite, or medium light. Just right-clicked on that instead. Let's have that in there. Let's get a chain. Let's get a chain going down from it. Big chain, iron chain. Yeah. Yeah. So it's that like head height, and just whack into it instead. Yeah, it'd be quite good. Yeah, so, sorry, Bank Dank. Have we got well in town? We've got, at the minute, we've only got one here. So we've got one well there. We have got, I have got a plan for another well to go in. I think it's over here. Yes, that's the other well. It's planned to go in there as well. But we do need some more, I think. I think we probably need another one down on this area around here. So maybe perhaps we put one in. We got this guy that was just going to be a cart, which is like somebody that fixes carts. It was going to be a tanner, then we found out, or I found out that tanners really smell really stinky, so they'd be actually outside of the thing, outside the city. So this is what I'm saying. These are the ones where it went from 1.10 to 112, where they're a little bit out the windows. But we're going to switch this to a cart, so maybe we can actually have one up here, something. I have loads of them, definitely. Definitely do that. Right, sorry folks, let me get back on. So we've got Chloe Green, how's it going, Chloe? We've also got Parks as well. Nikki Lunn, how's it going? I should build a statue of a satyr holding a fork, and the fork has a sausage on it. That'd be a little bit weird, wouldn't it? That'd be like a chicken with like fried chicken in its hand. Don't you reckon? I'm pretty sure that's what it'd be like. I'm not sure they'd go for that. Not so much. So this is the other thing. I can actually do this. So you can like curve that around. I don't know why. At all, actually. I have no idea why I'd do that. Let's put in a desk. Oh yeah, we could put in a nice desk here, couldn't we? It's a shame it clips, but I totally understand why it clips. Yeah, we could have that there, but then that's not... That's annoying. Okay, that's fine. Let's go for big ass wooden desk. Which apparently if we go that way, that way for that way. Would you have a stool, maybe? I think I'm cramming now. So I don't think you'd actually have this much stuff in here. I think it's going to make it look too crammed in. So I think we kind of like keep it quite open, but we do need some more stuff around. It's just then we'll have like maybe his desk down. Like if he's designing something, he'll actually design it in the basement, something like that. Yeah, something like that. How's it going, Squeezely? Storm Llama. Do you remember talking about llamas in your older Hemburg streams? I have a cat as my photo. Possibly. I can't remember. Maybe I can't remember. I don't know. Who knows? Let's go in Captain Drakir. I like that as well. It's a good name. Angel Raven said on the Twitches, if you need a lore writer for anything else, just shout. Absolutely, man. If you want to literally jump in on the lore, all the lores on like Discord and things like that, so you can just kind of chill out on there and just give it a go. And Harlow Gaming on Mixer. Are you going to do any more Viking, Viking like age kind of like towns for the winter areas? Absolutely, man, definitely. The Nords are going to be pretty. The Nords actually have a huge kingdom. So we've got all the way up here. I was thinking actually about, because we've got too many Nord kingdoms, like this is where the goblins are going to be, so I was actually thinking of having some orcs or something that have actually landed and actually settled on this land instead, so like, well, snow orcs. Probably not snow orcs. Thank you very much, Shula, for following me. So I don't know, I was thinking about like kind of selling that bit of land in a way to some orcs. But we've got all of this land around here, and then we've got the main settlement I'm going to have for Nords. It's really lagging at the minute. Here we go. This area here, so this is where the Great Nord City is going to be, which is the Vroen. So the Vroen were the first Nords to actually land on, the first humans to actually go on to Yarowyn. And this is Vroengard, which sounds quite cool. I can't remember how I came up with it. I might have just used the name generator and it came up with Rowan, and I just went, right, Vroengard with 2 A's because it sounds better. Thank you very much, iHubGoblin, for the £10, man. Thanks so much, man. I think I may have destroyed my server. The world file is 36 gig in size. Yeah, man, it's going to take a while converting it, but it'll do it. It will do it. It won't break it. Always take a copy of everything. That's the main thing.
I think I may have destroyed my server. The world file is 36 gigabytes in size. RIP XDXD.
That is a big ass world. But that's so good. Thank you so much, man. So nice of you now, man. Don't have to give so much, but I do appreciate it. I really do. It's really nice of you. So I'm just looking at this and just going. I don't know why I placed that down, but I just did. Obviously, just have something like that. Maybe have some clothes around. Hopefully you haven't broken your world. I really hope you haven't. How's it going, Gunner? I've also got Lunar Lotus. I don't get that random lag that I get every so often. We've also got some stuff to put up here, haven't we? So maybe we put some coins and, you know, do the whole typical kind of stuff. So I think if we put coins there, and we have... Oh, we could have that he was a soldier. Perhaps. I don't know. Why would he have swords? Can we think of any ideas of why he would have done, you know, had swords at some point, or some weapons? Maybe not some flails. Maybe we could have some backstory for this guy, you know? Pitchfork scythes. I don't think he'd make those. Some axe. I think we're going to go with swords. I think we're going to go a rack of swords. Thank you very much for Oscar Collane for following me. Thanks, man. Maybe. I don't know. Can I make a video of where I show every biome area of the map? Oh man, that'd be a long video. What I have done is I've put on the download of Yarowyn. It does have the list of the biomes and also the coordinates, but it's a bit weird, the biomes. Some of them are like proper biomes, and some of them aren't. But yeah, potentially, if other people are interested in that, I can do that. I can have a look at doing that. I think we need an urn or something. Is there even an urn in the thing? Terracotta urn. No, I don't want that. I want a jar then. Is it jar? Jug? A jug of milk. No, I don't want a jug of milk. What I want is like somebody's ashes, right? And that's why he turned to becoming a carpenter. Maybe it was like, maybe this dude was really good at fighting. Then somebody that he loved died, right? In battle. You know, maybe a shield maiden of some kind. And that's why he actually went back. But because he had such good skills with like knives and whittling things and making things or whatever, like, you know, because soldiers had to make a lot of like camps on the fly. Maybe then that's why he actually quit. So maybe he's got those up there for that reason. Perhaps. That's an idea. Or it's right or not, I don't know. But we'll throw it out there for now. Some green carpet down. And some paintings. We need some paintings. We need more paintings everywhere. Let's grab that. Right. Maybe not that big. So let's put... Can't have that there. We can have it up there though, couldn't we? That looks kind of interesting. Thank you very much, Coach, for following me, man. Thank you so much, dude. So going back to the mixer chat, it's really difficult to switch between all these different chats. I've got to get this thing working. At least the mixer one is going straight to Restream. Cool. So Hologame says that can't wait to hear about that. See what I design. Yeah, I know it's going to be really interesting. I'm going to play with a lot of them. Definitely. So have a look at it. Cool. Take a lot of inspiration for castle builds. I've quite figured out the house yet. Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? Shooters watching on both. Super trippy, is it now? Which one's better though? Is one of them clearer? Is like Twitch clearer? I always think of Twitch being like a clearer streaming platform. I don't know why. Whether that's just complete rubbish or not, who knows? Right. Anyway, that'll do for this, I think, because I don't really want to fill it up too much. I mean, I know we're going to go with. No, we need some stuff here actually. Thank you very much, Ariana Kalous, for subscribing. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know we need to do some stuff. Okay, let's use this wooden board thing because I really like this. I think we need some sort of things, right? Matthew Trotter, they're going to be trolls in the world. Sorry, I'm having to skip through stuff at the minute. But yeah, there are going to be trolls in the world. There's going to be trolls, there's going to be giants, there's going to be a lot of things. We could actually have the trolls in the Orc land, like they kind of like, you know, that snowy bit that I said. Because people did say, what about building some settlements of orcs that have landed? And at first I was like, no, that can't be right, they'd kill them all. But actually, we could actually have it where they have landed and actually been able to survive and be able to fight back. So I don't see why not. I don't see why we can't have them. Galadrex, if you want to make the Hemlands really Rohan inspired, then there wouldn't be any shield maidens. At least none that were known of. That's true, yeah. But we can break every single convention. Since it's Minecraft. And technically different in terms of the world anyway. But I don't know. I mean, it depends on how we want to go with things, you know. Yes, no, don't like that there, but we can put that over there. What other decoration-y stuff have we got? Loads of bits and bobs. I could always have the Palantir. Yeah, that'd be good. No, I'm not only joking. Oh, actually, I don't think no, I did put that in the Wizards one, didn't I? I did actually do something like that. What else we got though? Flower pot. Could be trying to grow a flower of some kind, couldn't he? Why not? A nice fern. Is this the only thing? Some of the flower... Oh, actually, no, it's not going to be just some of the flower pots, is it? It's going to be a couple of them. I don't know. I'm not very inspired today, actually, on the interior type stuff at all. But we can always come back to it. I don't need to put that on there anymore, because we know it's Carpenter. So anyway, outside, let's have his, like, workbench. Let's go into this bit. Let's have a nice big desk type thing. So I think he's going to have something like this. We need some, like, we need a painting. And we're going to put some stuff up. Big Mac, what kind of orcs are they going to be? Like Lord of the Rings orcs or those big green orc goblins? Both. I plan on having quite a lot of like different styles of orcs, definitely. Definitely. Edge Goblin free gig through, only another 30 free gig left. Oh man. The good news is, at least you know the status of it, so it's not like it's broke, right? So that's good. That's the kind of like win there. At least that's not bad. Oops. Right. Let's go for something in here is like maybe. Oh. Why can't I place it? It's weird, isn't it? I was able to place it a minute ago, wasn't I? If I shift click, it's not working. Oh, it's normal click. It's got to be normal click then. Okay. That's fine. So what we can do is we can always do, you know, the whole thing here where we put in one of them and do a load of other stuff. Okay, to work there. No, we don't want that one. Right, let's have that there. And Let's use the repel of a stick. Everyone likes this good old stick. There we go. So he's got like some things that he's been asked to make, I guess. Yeah, we'll have something like that. And then he'll actually be making them somewhere out here. So maybe we'll have some nice like chairs, and we'll put a load of stuff out like a desk. Just looks weird, doesn't it? Okay, maybe not there, but we can have stuff like that. We need some, like, you know, hay on the ground type stuff, you know, sawdust. So we have quite a bit of this around. Definitely. Have quite a lot of that around, actually. Yeah, so he's got a nice, like, chair there. He's got this whole thing here. He'll probably have some sort of tools for, like, doing it. So if we have a look on tools, we've got a ton of different things. Broom, would you brush it up? I don't think so. I don't reckon he'd brush it up. Saw-wise, okay. I think we can use this area here for his, like, saw type thing. And I think we need an iron gate, iron fence. Let's go with an iron fence. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit behind on the chat at the minute. I will definitely jump back on again. We need some wood. That's what we need. That's why I'm getting distracted. So I think if we had some wood, probably be cutting it into boards, wouldn't he? And think of it, you know, like might have a bit of wood like this. Looks a little bit strange. That's quite a big thing to cut, isn't it? Okay, well maybe. It's me trying to come up with like a handle, right? And that's the best thing I've got at the minute. Oh no, right, back to the chat, guys. So, don't mind build a trebuchet. I haven't built a trebuchet for ages. I built one ages ago, like literally years ago now. I think I did a tutorial on it. I'm not really too sure. I really have no idea. I think I meant to do a tutorial on it at least, but I don't know. I can't remember. Probably not for this this kind of like city, but I think we do need to do one for another one. Definitely. Oh, that looks better. So it's got a bit of that kind of stuff like that. Could do with a lot more stuff around. Oh, that is the same block. I did not read it. That's not the same block, is it? Oh, and also my middle click, by the way, guys, is broken, so I have to use. I've literally remapped 2 buttons on the side of my mouse to it. It's really annoying. So I've had to start doing that. Do I have a sawmill near Hemburg? I don't, but I need one. What I was thinking with the sawmill. Oops, if I now follow it, I'll show you what I was thinking. We could actually have it where they just bring planks in. You're right. Rather than actually having it cut here. So maybe we could just do other cuts. But I was thinking of having this forest, redoing it all, and actually having up around here or here or something, having a proper sawmill, so that either, you know, just bring them into town, or they could always float them down as well. You know, float them down and then bring them up into it if they needed to. So we could do something like that, couldn't we? Yeah. Maybe. Block for a question on Yarowyn, like the name of the small island compared to the rest of world of Yarowyn. Is the whole world is what? Is Yarowyn like a name of a small island compared to the rest of the world of Yarowyn? Rest of the world, or is Yarowyn the whole world? Okay, so Yarowyn is this island, this whole island that we've got going on. So that's what I think it is anyway. Definitely, I think it's an actual island. I reckon. I think it makes sense that it's an island, doesn't it? You know. Okay, so just going back to the Twitch strap, so Twitch chat. So the Angel Raven says, does Hemburg have any sort of Thieves Guild type organisation? Or does it have a sewer system? Haven't yet. We can do one though. Definitely add one in. Also, guys, I am going to like destroy masses of this mushroom forest to make way for other races. It's just too big. It's just too darn big. So this bit over here, I'm going to like wipe out and do. I'm actually going to do some probably world painter terrain, or I might just do some world edit terrain. I'm not sure yet. It depends on how far I want to go. But I want to make some like centaurs in this bit. Make it really like dangerous, kind of like centaurs are evil as hell. And then somebody said about gnomes, and actually gnomes are very strange. So it's whether we might make a weird. I could do some like mountains in this bit because it's pretty plain otherwise. This whole area, so we can do some like mountainy hill type things and put some gnomes in there. Do a weird gnome village. I don't know what people think about it. It might be a little bit strange, but how's it going? I like to get ricked on Twitch. I like to get ricked on Twitch. That's not the name. Oh man. So Harlow Gaming on Mixer says, what about a town dedicated to the scholars of Magi? So that is, if we go north, going to be the Vale. So the Vale is this little area here. So this is where I'm going to have the kind of like arcane city. Started off as a druidic city and then has kind of like evolved as the Mages Guild actually evolved. It's going to be more like that. I'm actually going to destroy this. Where the hell has the... Oh, there it is. Okay. Did I get the other one then? No. I'm actually going to destroy this. I'm going to have the sawmill outside of the city, so they'll bring the planks to him. But we can have a pile of planks here. And I've just got rid of all the materials that I was going to use. That's pretty annoying, but whatever. Yeah, so the Druids, obviously the first like real magical guild type kind of people, I guess. So we're going to have those guys, and then actually the Mages Guild kind of like came on after that and kind of took over that kind of side of it. Because the thing is with the Druids is they're really tied into the Way, which is one of the religions. So it was kind of like a way to get around that, you know. So rather than having all of it underneath this like actual religious kind of like connotation of the Way, it would then kind of like got split. So that's my idea behind it anyway, is that it gets split off a little bit later on. So that arcane city then became that, which is going to have, you know, typical kind of like wizard stuff. But that's what's going to happen, Harlow Gaming. That's my plan for it anyway. Defo. Thoris Blackfire, personally, I set up a ton of secret pathways that led from inside the city to select locations outside the walls and escape routes of assassin thieves' passages. I know it. When you start getting into that stuff, it goes on forever, man. We're definitely going to have the route from this farmhouse here into the barrel maker, or the Cooper. I should say Cooper. I'll say both of them. How about that? So we're definitely going to have that at some point. We're not doing a lot of building. Sorry, guys. I'm not doing a lot of building at all, am I? Let's get on to some building. So we're chatting a lot. Chatting too much, obviously. Maybe. I don't know. It's just taking a lot longer than it should do. Oh, man. But yeah, definitely going to have that. It's one of those things that it looks great when you start doing catacombs and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, it can go on for so long that you never finish anything. And you know what I'm like? I never finish anything. So I don't know, is that a good thing or a bad thing if I did that? That's what I gotta think. Let's just put something like that. I don't know if you don't have an axe or a saw. Or... There is actually a saw that's on the ground, isn't there? Yeah, bow saw. And the tools as well. Oh, the circular saw's actually changed, has it? Oh. Oh. Well, that's even more interesting. So this is actually a proper tool now. Alright, well, I mean, that works, totally. That's directional as well, that's brilliant. Oh, that's amazing. I still have like stuff around here, definitely. So maybe we'll have those in there. I didn't even realise that. It's great. I'm going to put some stuff in there. That also needs to be a grass block, really. I know it'd probably change. Well, it would change to it, but I'm gonna just put it in because otherwise I'll forget. Yeah, I'll just put in that wood block. That looks great. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm coming back. Galarax. The orcs that could have landed could have been outcasts, sort of like the elves of Saldamore, and didn't fight the Nords, but instead allied themselves with them against Orsenfell. That is a really good bit of lore there, Galarax. I like that. Yeah, because I mean the Saldamore elves, the snow elves, that is. People that don't know, when the Nords landed, they actually attacked the elves, and they won pretty much. But part of the truce is that the island, which was, well, then elves called Saldamore, got given to the elves, and that's where the snow elves kind of like went to. It wasn't really that they were snow elves at that point in time, but they kind of got changed by the cold. So the bitter cold can, like, you know, change them and stuff. Blah 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 blah. Lore, typical kind of like, you know, made up lore type stuff, which makes perfect sense at that moment in time. But they also started worshipping like evil kind of like spirits. They actually went like properly dark side, essentially. But yeah, that would be a really good way to do it, because then that does justify them there. Maybe they're like, oh, like never been trusted, you know? Because you would find that, wouldn't you? You would think that it's like, you would totally think if you had some orcs which had landed and had helped you, maybe you would actually let them settle on the land which has now been completely decimated by them. So maybe that would actually help, wouldn't it? Yeah, that sounds great, Galadax. I like that idea, I really do. How's it going, Ewan and Aaron Lowe? We've also got Jim Bob as well. How did the orcs get cured, considering they used to be elves? Not in this world. So not in this world. So the orcs were basically, each race has kind of been created by an actual god. So Gaia created the elves, Odin created the Nords, and all humans are kind of like descended from the Nords. That's the idea of this. So people of Hemburg are actually descended from Nords that came down. Even the dwarves were actually Nords. So the dwarves were actually Nords. They were actually a load of short Nords that then went into caves to get away from war and things like that. So that's the idea behind those. So there's quite a lot of like different things like that in the world. There is also going to be like a, kind of like, I've been thinking about like an African type god as well, and also the Japanese as well actually do have their own god who told them to come to those islands which are all the way over this way somewhere. I don't know, wherever it is. Yeah, like these type islands around. This big one up here. There we go. So they actually came over onto these ones. It's either that or they could have, you know, the god could actually appear here. So the gods are a bit more weird. They're kind of like around everywhere. Let's put some of this up, and let's put some use some of the fancy things on the back to make it look more chair-like. Probably, yeah, this one will do. This one will do. Getting lag again. It's so weird. Damn it. So yeah, we could definitely have a look at doing all of those type of stuff, but it's really good ideas. So yeah, the orcs were created by some type of evil god, but I haven't got a name for him yet. And he also created demons, which are like these physical kind of, obviously evil creatures. You know. Right, there we go. I mean that is kind of like sorry type stuff, doesn't it? Now can we put this on here, or is it going to ping off? I think it's probably going to ping off, isn't it? So let's grab the picture before we lose it. Painting before we lose it. Or it's alright. Should be better. Anyway. Bankdank says it's dark really dark in the UK. Yeah, I know, it's one of those things when the clocks change, isn't it? You know, you get more light in the morning, but actually less light in the evening. Nightmare. Sheagorath. I'm sure that your name is from Elder Scrolls somewhere, isn't it? Yeah. Should have says a weird little gnome village sounds awesome. Alright, we'll do that then. It's just completely different, isn't it? You know? Athletic Crusader, what does Hemburg do for acquiring a good supply of fresh water? So, Mega. There you go. You can see the river that's situated. So there's a huge river that it's kind of like fed by all these other bits around here, and it goes all the way down here into this bit. So they've got a lot of good fresh water supply from that huge river, but also they have got wells in the actual city as well as springs. So there's actually spring water. So we've got the hot springs. So these are actually hot springs, but there's also a spring that's kind of like at the back of here, which then feeds one of those rivers, which then goes off and goes through the fields and makes its way merrily all the way down. Literally took me ages to do that river. It's really laggy at the minute. I'm really lagging. Sorry, guys. So yeah, this one goes all the way around here and then goes down to there. But there's also like a couple little rivers from here and a couple little like pond things. They're not really lakes at all. So there's quite a bit of fresh water. In a long siege, they're still pretty screwed. I don't think there'll be enough water to support them in the actual city, including with the wells. So there is that. Rain catching is always an interesting one as well. Yeah, could do that. Didn't work for the Mayans though, did it? Because they used to. I'm pretty sure they used to do it, and then obviously they kind of like got killed somehow. Well, mysteriously, they didn't really get killed, did they? It's kind of disappeared. I think what we need to do is get the stick of wonderment out for these to go across this bit. I'm gonna do something like that. Go across there. Just add some support in. Because that's what we really need. We don't need to do a lot of it. If we just make it look like it's supported, then that'll do. Okay. So we need to knock this down a bit. Could actually have some stairs on the other side of this. So if we had that there, we can then have stairs, can't we? Definitely. And again, guys, I'm very sorry that I'm behind on the chat. If we go for an archway, if we do an archway, we might as well build this up. Don't actually think we need to do it all the way on that side on here, so leave that there. I've put two goddamn stone things next to each other, which is dreadful. Right, put that in there. Let's get the big door. I'll catch up on the chat again. Find the big door. Where's the big door? Is it the dark oak one? I don't know. It's the... I know which one I'm looking for. It's the really good one. That curves over and everything. And that one does a little bit. Oh, thank you so much, Sheila. £2. Thanks so much, man. Any ideas where the door is? Where is it? Misc tools? I mean, it's got to be somewhere. I'm just waiting until the like chat thing comes up where it, does that.
GTG, great to chat to stream though.
No worries, Sheila. Thank you very much for coming on the stream, and thank you so much for the donation, man. Reinforced door, is that what it's called? Ah, you legend. Thank you so much, Tom Van Villet. Absolutely, that's the one I'm wanting. I want to make it, because he's made these kind of things for lords and everything, So he's make like massive doors, right? Perhaps, Should you have some like random stuff around as well? I don't think that works. Yeah, but he could. I think he would just have like junk around quite a few of these different places. He'd have like quite a bit of stuff around. Bleeding sheep. What is this? This is Minecraft, sir. This is indeed. You and an arrow load's got to go. No worries, man. Thank you very much for coming on. I didn't read that. Sorry, man. I have missed it. I'm a little bit behind. The Shakespearean, I've heard of phenomenon of island dwarfism, where smaller traits are selected, but cave dwarfism is an interesting new concept. Absolutely, yeah. So the idea is that during the Nord kind of like civil war, which is when they were vying for like a chief essentially. One of the tribes of the Nords was quite small in stature, and they actually fled to the mountains. That's the idea, that they fled off to the mountains, and from there they actually ended up getting very, very strong and kind of like got all the typical kind of dwarf traits that you get from obviously from Worlds. That's my idea anyway. That's what's happened. That was what happened. So it's that kind of stuff that's in my head anyway. That's what I'm thinking. Right, let's go for plastered stone and probably the other one. But yeah, it's a little bit different, you know, rather than having the dwarves come from like other ways, you know, very different. Rather than being like an actual race or something like that. And obviously, like the Elder Scrolls one is more. Oh no, I destroyed that. That sucks. Elder Scrolls 1, obviously. I'm not too keen on the Elder Scrolls 1, that they're just another type of elf. Didn't like that. But yeah. But it means that my dwarves won't have pointed ears, which is different as well. Right, I'm just going to check the other chats. So if we just stop for a second. There we go. Right, okay. I'd like to get rid. Looks like Hemburg isn't too far from Foghaven. I don't think it is actually. I'm not too sure. I need to. Where is it on the map on Foghaven? I haven't seen it on the map. I don't think. I might have forgotten it. I don't know what I'm doing at the minute. I don't like it. I don't like this floor. I've put it down now, and I've now decided do not like it at all. Not for this anyway. Oh, Road Gneiss. Okay, I've kind of like this like. Could actually have quite a gneissy floor, which I've never used before, so. Well, this one. It's not actually that bad. Let's use a little of a road and then we'll mix it in. Try it. How many elf races do I have, says Thoros Blackfire. Ooh. Oh, and I like to go at minus 3,420 roughly. Let's have a look. Right. Minus 3,000. That's so. Oh no, that's not too far. It's over there, and then 420. It's far. So you've actually been building over here. Ah man, cool. So it's like this area here that you've been building. See, this one for me is going to be. I hate what's happened with these. Oh man, did I miss this? I missed that, didn't I, when I was painting it? That just pains me so much. But you've got this whole like peninsula on here. Is that right, man? Is that right? I like to go right. Is that what you're doing? Sounds good. So. Oh. There you go. Oh. Got it all the way over here. There you go. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. That whole hill thing. I have most likely seen the picture on Twitter. Absolutely. Absolutely love the stuff you're doing at the minute. I love Twitter because I literally just log on it in the morning and I just see all these awesome pictures. Conquest is just going like crazy, like with some builds. There is some amazing stuff going on. Ah, why am I getting lag? There we go. So bizarre. I've not figured it out yet. I think. Well, I have got quite a few things running on my PC actually. Like I've got a SQL server running actually, which I should probably turn off. I did switch off Oracle. I did have an Oracle database running. And if you're wondering why, it's because I've started to do some tutorials of that on a different channel actually, which is a bit weird. Right, okay, so in here, let's have his proper like planning desk. I think we're going to end up basically doing the same crap as up there, but it's going to have like some sort of like planning desky type thing. Maybe I'll even have it as a separate a little bit. So I like to get Rex said, yeah, Duke and I have been trying to make a Twitch, CR Twitch team. Still waiting on a response from Twitch. Oh, fair enough. It's a good idea. Definitely a good idea. Absolutely. It's one of those things, like, I did start off streaming on Twitch. The only reason I actually switched off of streaming from Twitch was because YouTube brought out, you know, the chat thing. And because when you actually watch back the video, you actually get that chat thing on the side. So that's the main reason that I went to YouTube streaming. But then again, something like Restream.io, which is what I'm using right now, that kind of like saves you really, you know, because then I can just do whatever I want. I can do it to all three of them at the same time, which I don't know. I think that's a good thing and it's a bad thing. Let's get nice big board. Let's like this is where he's got his. Oh wait, actually, there's a big plan, isn't there? Yep, a gigantic cube. Need some lights. We totally need some lights, and it's too dark. I've got to stop using this one, but I like it too much. Ah, that was going to ping off. Ah, well. Tried it. We'll have some of this up there then. Yeah, I started using, started Twitch, but YouTube, yeah. It was the whole chat thing, being able to see the chat back, which really sold it to me. But Restream allows you to do both, so why not? Let's go with both. Let's go with everything. Right, I think some wood supplies would be pretty good. So it's whether we go with those. I actually don't know if I like those. I think we might go with the, I think it's reinforced planks. Something like that. Oak planks as well. Yeah, these reinforced oak ones, which I love. There's a really nice texture. So like a nice pile of logs somewhere. It's actually got in here. Because then it can like, well, if we have a store, those are the store, right? Let's get a log pile. Let's get a log pile. There you go. Right. That'll do. What else can we have around? So we've got a little bit of light going on here, but not that much. I don't think I'd need a lot. We've got these two. Got those two bits coming out. That bit and that bit. Do I want anywhere else? Maybe not. No, probably not. Okay, right. I'm just gonna go back to the YouTube chat. So what's going on? Shakespearean likes the dwarves that more evolve from humans instead of elves. Yeah, it's a little bit different, isn't it? Primitive Panther, you gotta go. No worries. Thank you very much for coming on. Shigoroth, currently working on a fantasy map. Been a great inspiration. Thank you, and keep on building. Going to start working on a bit more now. Fair enough, man. Feel free to post them to me on Twitter as well. That'd be really cool. I love seeing stuff. It's always really good when I get to see a load of stuff. So feel free to honestly just post it. Tweet it at me. And the rest of the community, if it's Conquest, just do the we are Conquest kind of thing. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Do you think you make coffins? Maybe. I think so. I think we can actually. I think we can shove that in, can't we? You know, or that'd be a bit weird. I wouldn't want to be him having that next to you. Having that next to him, actually. Tool. Cupboards, fancy wardrobes. I think you'd have all of this type stuff. You know, like proper fancy stuff, some poor stuff as well. This is where I'm thinking that that would do quite nicely, just to kind of have that in there. There we go. Some stuff like that would do, definitely. Oh, clicking on that thing, right. Micro fan Gaza, how's it going, man? Tom of Villet as well. You and an Aaron Low. Cool, you're back. Thank you very much. Good to see you. experience as we're working on the Carpenter's basement. That's to just to catch people up. Thank you very much for that, man. Cool. Alright, so back to Twitch chat very, very quickly until I can get that thing working. I'd be amazed if I could. There we go. Sorry, it's just had this weird thing come up on Restream to say that I need to have a look at my encoding stuff, which is fair enough. I will definitely have a look at that. Interesting. So anyway, going back to what Thoris Blackfire said, how many elf races do I have? So the elves started off as just standard elves, but they've then kind of deviated over time. So we've got the wise elves, which are like the high elves, essentially equivalent. They've been around for quite a while. They're kind of like the original, kind of closest to the original elves, which were created by Gaia. Also got the Dark Elves. Now the Dark Elves actually fled, and I think they're going to be fled into caves, probably, because I did think about having, what was it? It's going to be an evil elf at some point that kind of like raised up. I think it's going to be descendants of her, like her kin, that have then gone and they've actually fled into caves. So they're actually Dark Elves because they have gone into caves rather than anything else. So they shy away from light and they only come out. So they're not like Night Elves. They're just, you know, Dark Elves rather than anything else. We've also got Snow Elves, which are the ones that went north to obviously the Nordic kind of like lands of Saldamore. So they're going to be really weird. Actually, they're going to be kind of like these kind of worshippers of these dark kind of spirits. That's the idea behind those. What other tools have we got actually that I can use? Blacksmith tools, yeah, why not? Wall rack, yeah, just throw that up there. Make use of a grindstone? I don't know. Why not? Let's make use of a grindstone. Let's have a grindstone in here. No reason why not. Yeah, so those, the kind of like darker, the other elves. Let's put that there. The sorry, I'm getting far too distracted on this. It's too difficult. The yeah, Snow Elves. They are going to be very or quite evil. They're going to actually, vampires kind of like came from their line. So they kind of like worship this like blood god, who's really dark and typical kind of evil stuff, as you can imagine. Should I put that on there instead? Yeah, so I can have a ledger. That'd be quite good. This isn't looking too bad. I don't know. I don't want to fill it with too much stuff. Just little bits and bobs that he's been working on. There we go. Broom will do. And I need some more hay as well going down here. I can't remember what else ones we got. What else have we got? I'm sure there's some more on the website, isn't there? Somewhere. Sure there is. Any ideas? Anyone else remember what I've got? I know it's on the website, but I don't want to look, because I should really know it. I know that's just, now it's going to cut out the light actually. I want to have that kind of being able to be seen, I guess. We could put that down there. Literally put that down though, not up. So you could fit that on there? No, that'd be weird, wouldn't it? It'd be really weird. Maybe put that there instead. So it's right next to it where he's got his tools. What other wood stuff can we have? Oh yeah, a little bench, can't we? We can put that up here. That looks so weird up there, doesn't it? That'll do. And probably have one of those up there as well as having it. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. Sorry guys. Right. Let's get back. Let's get back to the chat. Cliffilm, so is Hemburg its own country or is it part of a bigger kingdom? Very complicated. Very complicated. Let me get the Wix map up so I can kind of... actually no, not Wix actually, because Discord has got probably the best map of the whole thing, or the plan. Probably. When it works. There we go. So let me switch over to this. Is there any way I can get that bigger without... Or do I just have to... Yeah, open the original one. Yeah, that's what I want. I'll open on another screen, that's fine. So, this is the Commonwealth of Aurelia. What is now Aurelia? Calandrian Empire, which comes up from here, did invade this whole like country. These were all separate kingdoms at that point, like kingdoms or more like duchies. They're quite small. So Hemlands is this area down here, which is just that little bit there. These names are... this is by Smoky Duck, by the way. Smoky Duck made this map and also came up with the names. Some of them we're going to use, some of them we won't. But the actual general map looks pretty cool, I think. Like the actual kind of like kingdoms being split up and everything like that looks really cool. I really like it. So we're going to kind of like use that. But yeah, it's now become this commonwealth of nations which kind of like banded together in order to fight the Calandrian Empire as they invaded. So initially you'd probably have what is Kianor here and Swenya probably got invaded, and then probably these guys here banded together and then attacked, but they got ultimately beaten back. They got completely destroyed, completely annihilated, I think. And then, kind of like after that, when they rebelled, they came underneath again the Commonwealth of Aurelia, kind of like came back. So as a kingdom, they're a bit of a weird one because they are all separate. I reckon there's a lot of internal tensions between them, so we can like have it where they're going to betray each other to try and take over even more. Because at the minute they've got a common enemy, which is Calandria, but I think they are going to end up. I reckon if they did make peace with Calandria, they would end up breaking off and attacking each other, like breaking into different factions and really going crazy. But yeah, be kind of interesting. But hopefully that like helps a little bit. So Thoros Blackfire says on Twitter at some point we're going to send you some screenshots on Twitter. That'd be awesome, man. Also working on a world called Kingdoms of Peripheria. Cool, man. That sounds cool. Definitely send them to me. That'd be awesome. Definitely looking forward to that. Right. Okay. So what else has everybody said? So hopefully that answers it, Clips. Hopefully it does. Only very quickly, that is. Only very skilled carpenters made coffins because the poor had no coffin. So it's up to you if I deemed him a skilled carpenter. I think so. I think he'd be a skilled carpenter. He's really the only one in the city, you know? And he's got a pretty good house, you know? But then you could just make that. I think you'd have to be pretty good to have like a actual basement type area. Maybe? I don't know. It's one of those things, isn't it? Maybe. I think I'm going to switch over this wood because we've got it on the sides. It doesn't look right. I think I'm going to switch that over to these. I think these just look better. And not a broom though. Don't want to pick up a broom. So switch that out because then that at least looks different, you know. Clip film. So a bit like Holy Roman Empire. Yeah, I guess so. Actually, yeah. Actually, very much so. I think because it's going to have like a weird council-y type thing. I think. I've written up a little bit about it, but none of it's set in stone. So if you have any ideas at all, just jump onto Discord and just like just share your ideas because it can all change. Everything can change pretty quickly, you know. Definitely. Right, cool. Kevin Chu, so is it like the UK? I guess so, yeah. You know, we've got like separate kind of not really kingdoms, separate countries which all make up one. Yeah, I guess so. Probably a little bit separate. So I don't know how the law is going to work. That's one thing I haven't figured out. So if you guys have any ideas on the actual law side of it, I'm talking about, you know, LAW rather than LORE, just in case you get mixed up, which is fair enough. See, I haven't really figured that bit out yet. Not yet. Maybe at some point we'll figure that out. If you guys have any ideas on how those are going to work. I mean, the Warriors Guild, they can only do contract. They can only accept contracts which don't break the law of the land that they're currently in, So the contract where it's raised. So if I'm John from Hemburg, comes up and says, I want, you know, some animal being killed, and that animal is protected in this kingdom, they can't do it. If it's actually for a contract in another kingdom, say Calandria, say it's right, like, quite far away, but he's raised it here, because that animal is protected here, they can't do it. If it was protected in Calandria but not protected here, they also couldn't do it. So I mean, they're pretty good on the law kind of side of it, but obviously, how does it work with a Commonwealth? Maybe they have common law. Maybe it could just be like there is a common set of laws, like don't murder people and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But anyway, ideas on that would be really cool. I think we're pretty much done with that. Let's do some little bits of detail around the sides of it as well, like wavy hair grass. Put some heather down as well. Oh yeah, we could put like a nice bush in there, couldn't we? Let's grab this, put something in here. Ooh. It's the simple things in life sometimes, isn't it? Right, what else we got? Oh yeah, fern. And that thing as well. This will look good. I'll raise up there, maybe a little fern there. Yeah. That looks alright, doesn't it? That looks alright. By the way, guys, have you got any idea for the rest of the outside of this place? Because I'm a little bit stumped on ideas for what to do in the next, well, to finish up the next episode, the next time-lapse episode. So if you've got any ideas, that'd be cool. I've got to do a couple more trees around this area, so I've got to, you know, like this bit, I've got to do some trees. I've got to finish off the paths and smooth them out. You can see I've started to do that going all the way around. But I've got to do all of that. I've probably got to put in the fields, some of the fields which are fallow, which is like this. Need to actually have some crops tied up or something, maybe put some carts in. But apart from that, should I just do more fields? Or should I maybe on this bit do like a warehouse, you know, type thing? I mean, we could have a warehouse, you know, we've got the brewery here. So we could potentially have a warehouse on the side. Have we actually got all the... I did fix it, didn't I? Because these were supposed to all be around the side and they changed the texture a little bit, so maybe I'll switch something else out in there. It doesn't look great. So I don't know. If there's any ideas, I'm profitable. Great. Outside, so what you got? You got a load of like farmland. So you know you've got your beans. I think there's a beans, aren't they? Yeah, you got your beans. You got your barley, and a brothel. Maybe even here. I think actually here would be quite a good idea, good place for something. So I don't know. Any ideas would be cool. Probably do with putting some like wood and stuff along the side as well. It's either that or we do keep. If I put this to far distance, really help. There you go. That does help quite a lot, doesn't it? It's either that we start building like the foresty bit as well at some point, because I want this to be quite a good forest, definitely. And then obviously it'll go up to this bit. So I mean, we need to put in a big road going all the way to the castle. 2 to 3 houses? Yeah, we could have a couple houses, couldn't we? Definitely. And then we got this going up to the castle. So we do need to actually have kind of like road going through the whole thing here. But I was really happy with this actually. It was quite a good stream that we did the other night with this one. We just need to do a load more defences on it. And obviously fill the whole thing out. I have cut through some of the dirt and stuff like that, but it's going to be a bit of a nightmare actually to do the interior on it because of the weirdness of the shape. But that kind of like makes it more interesting, I think, especially on this layer up here. Because when I started having a look at it, it like got a way through here, which then goes into this one, right? But then like literally a couple blocks, 2 blocks up, you then have the next one goes out to here, and then 2 blocks up, you've got another one. So that's going to be fun. But I mean, we could technically have like a staircasey type thing somehow, just for this bit to kind of like go onto them, you know. There is that. It's a possibility, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll see how it all goes. Windmill. Could do. We've already got a windmill. Really, really close. For outside, lots more fields, a few orchards, grazing area, farmhouses, docks along the river. Yeah, should we just go? We could go like crazy with it. What about a thick forest with wood elves, something like Lothlorien? So the forest. I'll show you what I'm going with for the forest. Captain Drachia. I'm struggling with saying it. So yeah, all of this land was this golden forest, and it was on the World Painter map, these trees, which were just ones that I've bastardized from Darth Enigmas. But what I'm actually going to go with is, so kind of like reimagined it a little bit. These kind of trees, so like still very golden birchy type coloured. But the idea is that the elves were in this area, like were just beaten back by the Nords really. And the Nords settled down here, but they were also, the city was actually sunk into the ground. So the city of the elves that was here and has stood there for probably 1,000 years or something like that, actually got sunk into the ground by whoever I called the evil person. But that city is going to be on this kind of like hill ground here, so we're going to actually have a sunken city if I ever get around to it, which is where the portal actually goes for the Mages Guild. So I have like this, we'll actually have like a sunken city, a sunken elven city which is going to be destroyed. But still very magical in its ways. So that's the idea anyway. But that forest I do want to extend and still have bits of it. It's just that it used to be all of this area here, but it's obviously been cut down for fields and to make, you know, Hemburg, make the Hell Fort. That's the idea. But I've still got a little bit here, which I quite like. So, but you can see that they've cut it down as well. That's the idea, but I really like it. I really like this kind of stuff. Witch's house along the farms to complete the Mages Guild outside the wall. Yeah. Which is a bit of a weird one. They have to be registered. You know, they're the same as like wizards and mages. They all have to be kind of like registered by the guild. So that's always interesting. Right, might as well do a little bit of this. How about a little town further down the road? Absolutely, yeah, we could do. Yeah, clip. Oh, so that's what you meant by 2 to 3 houses. Yeah, definitely. Can definitely do that. It'd be really interesting. Amy plays. Play Minecraft and Roblox. Okay, fair enough. Oh, so it's Dracer. Ah, got ya. Thanks, man. Right. So. Let's have a look. Should we do a little bit on this? I think we could do, couldn't we? And then we'll head off. So we'll make our start on this. Oh, Aspen log. I've not seen that before. Why have I never seen some of the blocks? Is it just because I just haven't been like paying attention to anything? Totally possible, isn't it? Oh, and I also don't know what this guy is. So maybe you guys can help me with that. That's weird. But we can actually mix that in with these. That wouldn't look too bad. I do like the birch, but totally mix it in. Yeah, I don't know what this guy is. Whether he is he might just be like a keeper of, or it could be the miller actually. Actually, this guy could be the miller, couldn't he? I mean, the mill is owned by this farm, which is the farm that the richest, like one of the richest families, which owns the brewery and things like that, and ale and everything, and the orchard. Rather than it actually being owned by the Lord, it's actually been, you know, bought. The land has been completely owned, or they just rent it off and they actually make a load of money. So this mill was owned by them. So maybe we could actually have the miller in this one, but he's also looks after a lot of stuff, maybe the orchard or something. I don't know. Maybe he's the foreman. George Foreman? Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Joachim van Velzen, how's it going, man? Thank you very much for your comment. So I think this is going to be like a load of wood. Was my thinking, right? Just tons and tons of firewood. So just like a little store type thing going on. There we go. Right. That kind of works. Simple. Dargunch, what my dream Minecraft looks like. Imagine if vanilla had stuff and much better generation. Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, one day they will. You know, I think they are moving to it. It looks like 1.1.14. I can't remember. Whatever the newest version, snapshot version, they have added like more stairs and stuff. So it does look like they're finally listening. Doesn't mean they actually are, but one day they will. I mean, mods are always good anyway. You know, you can pretty much find a mod for anything. So. Big Mac, if that's one of the richest farms, shouldn't their house be inside the walls? I know, I did think about this, but then I think they've always been like a farming family, so they're always outside of it. But yeah, I know what you mean. They should really be in the noble district, but maybe they're not actually nobles. Maybe they're rich through trade and things like that, and they actually aren't allowed to somehow. I don't know. If you think we should actually have it outside, then maybe we should, and maybe we just turn this. Maybe this is their old farmhouse. Maybe they have both. Maybe they have this and the other one. Yeah. Cliff Films, be cool if we had a King's Road. Absolutely, yeah. King's Road. So this, I started to plan it out with orange wool, but you can hardly see it. But it does go, well, not plan it out that much, but it does go like up to here, and that goes off into the swamp. But I was thinking about having it go all the way up here, goes through here where there's gonna be a city. It will go up all the way to Calandria and all the way across. I did. Actually, for Vestia, also plan that out in wool. So with Vestia, we actually do have it. So if I go to, let's go to Highguard, why not? So I did start doing it, but it's one of those things that takes so long to actually plan it. Let me just do. There you go. So you can actually follow this road. Start to plan. Oh god, lag is bad. And it's because I'm on far render distance, so it's still keeping a lot of the stuff, you know, there. You know what I mean? There we go. So this is the like coastal road that's all going to go up, because I was planning on doing it from Vestia all the way to Hemburg at some point, and then I decided to stop placing down orange wool. So then we go through Silver Sage, which we need to finish off. We do need to finish off Silver Sage. There we go. There's the path there. That path obviously will join up with Wagrendale and things like that. Just then whip around here. And this goes all the way up. All the way off to... It's really windy, isn't it? It's like not a straight road at all. Yeah, it jumps over there. This will then go in... This is in Vagenbrae now. So in Vagenbrae, this is where the big capital is going to be, where the probably going to be the biggest castle we'll ever build will be on this hill. And then from there, somewhere around here, it'll probably jump over the river. Jump over that river. Might even go up a bit. Yeah, it probably will go up. Goes down. Goes to there. So it should join all the way up. It's just getting it to... just getting it to do that, really. It's going to be a nightmare. Where are we? Hemburg, there we go. Yeah. So I'll have a look at doing that at some point. Definitely, though. Definitely. Right. Okay. I think... pretty much done for the stream, guys. What do you want me to stream tomorrow? Because I'll do a stream tomorrow. Do you want me to do... I mean, we can do pretty much anything, you know. Do some more interior. We can do some more building. We can continue with Hemburg and just keep on hammering at Hemburg until we're done, because I'd love to get this place done. I wouldn't mind doing the postmaster, actually, which is this one, because we can actually do like a proper medieval post office. But also, what I want to do is have some birds around, so they'll actually have some birds out here. So that's like carrier pigeon type things, but also some stables, so they have different like, services. So it'd be interesting. Or we can do some building. So we can actually do some building of some stuff. Galadrex is going to put a poll on Discord, which would be awesome. Thank you very much, Drax. That'd be awesome, man. So yeah, if you put up a poll of maybe some ideas that you've got, you know, should we do some different stuff? Should we do the castle? Should we do Silver Sage? Maybe, I don't know. What do you think? Hemburg buildings? Yeah, I could do some Hemburg buildings. I need to, for the next episode, I need to finish the outside bit. So, I mean, the buildings will be outside to finish up the time-lapse episode, so we can get episode 7, I think it is, up. Which should be quite cool. But you know, still got lots to do around the place. Lots and lots. Post house would should be closer to the main gate. Probably should. Made them all. God damn it. Why didn't you say that when I was building it? I don't know. We'll leave it there for now. Mainly because it's there. Because I haven't got any more room. That's the only problem. We've used up the rest of it. I mean, we've got the Cartwright, but the Cartwright is perfectly situated for having this under kind of like basement bit where they have a load of stuff, and also this bit here where they can have more stuff. And that's it really. We don't really have too much else. I mean, we've got this guy. This here could technically be it. It's got stables. And we could change this to postmaster, because this was going to be just a shop, but it was a bit of a rubbish shop. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we change the postmaster to being over here? Because then it's already got the stables. The only thing we don't have is place for the pigeons, but we've got ample space at the back. So should we move the post office type thing to there? Because then at least it can then it's got access to the main road to like either directly ride out really, hasn't it? And the other gate, I don't think we've got enough room for. Let's have a look. I mean, we technically could. We could build a postmaster down here instead. But because I don't really know what I'm doing with this hill. It might be we just leave the hill. I did think about putting like some vines in there. So actually having some grapes growing and things like that, so they can make wine potentially. You know, going down these, because it's like perfect hills for hills, really, isn't it? I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe not. I don't know, but we'll have a look. And we just need to continue. We also need to make this whole road really messed up, so it's all like this bit. So this bit now it's done. Looks great. So Matthew Trott says before I end the stream, can I show us this castle? Yeah, sure. So we built this, or not really built it. I started building it the other night. I've got the time-lapse footage of that. When we finish it, I'll shove that up as a video itself. Thank you very much, Galadrax, for posting on Discord. Thank you so much, dude. How's it going, Ali Hadi? Yeah, we started the castle anyway the other night, and then I ended up doing a little bit of a stream on it where we did some of our ideas. We still need to finish it, but the castle is just it's just different. It's just that when I was flying around, I saw this area because I was looking at this bit going, I need to do like a proper forest so that we can actually have some proper wood. Otherwise, how are they gonna have any wood and firewood and for building and all that kind of stuff? You know, wood's very, very important. We ended up building like this kind of castle up here, which I quite like. So it completely owns this this river really. So you've got the whole river kind of like passing. We'll probably have some small docks down here or something, you know, just so that the boats that are coming down or going up have to like play. I hate the grass that's gone underneath these. Oh, and I've also got some pink wall down there. I need to paint that as well. But yeah, you know, it completely control this area, and also the paths going around it. So we've got this kind of castle thing that we started building, which I quite like. It's nice, and it's one of these. It's like smaller than massive castle. People don't like it already because of the whole, you know, you can technically go behind it and everything like that. But even if we built it up here, it would have been the same. You know, we would have had the back of the mountain up here, and it would also be too high for it to be of strategic use. You couldn't block it, because at least this, you could have a load of soldiers that come out and go onto the bridge and actually start shooting, whichever way they are. If you had people attacking from the bridge, you then got the drawbridge to pull up, and then you're totally protected. Even if they get past here, I did put in a portcullis actually. Did put in a portcullis the other day. So I'll probably put in a portcullis. I'm gonna have a gate at the back here or something, to make it like, you know, double, super duper strong. And this one's gonna have a portcullis type gate here, and then here will have the main gate. Probably maybe even portcullis in the gate again. Something that's quite interesting. Definitely quite interesting. It's just we need to do a lot of work on it to get it to like look pretty good. But it's got a brilliant view. Absolutely brilliant view. Especially on stuff like extreme. Well, not 45. I think any computer will die with shaders on that. It does have a very good view. So I was thinking like maybe like a little town in there or something. But it's just a nice little area there, so we could actually have it there. You know, it's kind of quite imposing then. Even if it's just a couple of houses, and then properly forest this area, you know, and have a route going into it. But it's quite interesting, a little bit different. There we go. On extreme, it's now dying. But yeah, that's the castle that we started. Just need to finish it. So hopefully that helps anyway. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully it's been alright. I know I've tried to obviously do it across 3 different platforms, which makes it very strange, but thank you for everyone that's watching on Twitch. Thank you the people that watched on, well, one person that watched on Mixer, which was Harlow Gaming. Thank you very much for that, for finding that channel and also giving it a go. And obviously all you guys that have been watching on YouTube Gaming, but I'll sort out the chat so I can have like a joint chat type thing. Connect that all up, and then should be pretty good. But yeah, I'll probably be on tomorrow, guys. So have a good night, have a good weekend, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.